Hi guys, it's been a hot minute since I've been on YouTube or created a video. A lot of that has to do with tax preparation and just finishing taxes. I'm so grateful that's done. However, I did want to get on here just to give you a recap of the challenges that I saw my therapist clients experience, and also give you some tips on how to better prepare for next year if tax season was a nightmare for you. Before I get started, my name is Jeanette Andrada, and I help therapists in private practice pay the least amount of taxes using tax and accounting strategies. So let's get started on finding out how you can make taxes less stressful for next year. If you don't have this done, then taxes are just not going to be fun. They're going to be extra not fun. The first thing is you want to make sure you're keeping accurate records throughout the year. Don't wait until last minute to do your bookkeeping. That's going to be one of the best ways to reduce stress during tax season. Just making sure that you're tracking all your income, saving your receipts, you're staying up to date with any relevant changes within your industry that affect your tax situation. Using something like QuickBooks is going to save you so much time, so much headache at the end of the year. Definitely go with an accounting system. I know a lot of my therapist clients, they rely on like spreadsheets to do their bookkeeping, which I think it's okay maybe like the first year, even the second year. Once you've been in practice long enough, definitely get something like QuickBooks, because that's going to ensure that you're getting every single tax write-off. Number two, estimate your tax liability early. So a lot of the times my clients wait until the end of the year to pay their tax bill, and that ends up being a pretty hefty tax bill for most of my therapist clients. So estimating that throughout the year is going to just make things easier for you. It's not going to hit you as hard whenever you do your taxes. I'm going to go ahead and link a withholding calculator from the IRS where you could fill in your information. This includes like your spouse's information, any additional income that you might have, and your W-2 income, for example, if you have that. It will give you an idea of how much you should be paying on your estimated taxes each quarter. Now, if you are self-employed and that's your only source of income, this estimator is not going to work. What you want to do as a general rule of thumb is make sure you're saving between 20 and 30%. Depending on the state, I recommend doing, 20% federal and maybe 10% for California, for example, if you live there, because the tax rates are higher. Otherwise, you could do, 20 to 30% for federal and reserve some of it for your state. It's important not to forget about the state, because you're going to owe for them, as well. Next, when it comes next year, make sure to file your taxes as early as possible, or at least get the ball rolling. If you hire a tax preparer, make sure to do it early on. Don't wait until the last minute, especially if somebody's doing your taxes, because there's going to be a lot of people ahead of the line, and you probably would have to get an extension. So make sure that you're either filing your taxes early, and then also if you hire someone, especially if you hire someone, make sure to get that earlier on. Doing your taxes early is just going to eliminate, any headache behind that. If you have your accurate records throughout the year, then you should not have an issue with filing your tax returns when the year ends. So based on what I saw my therapist clients go through last year, these three things are going to save you a lot of time and a lot of stress. So make sure you're planning it out. Don't wait until the last minute. Just be thinking that taxes are going to happen. So just make sure that you're planning throughout the year by doing your bookkeeping, estimating your taxes, and of course, if you're doing all of that, it's going to be a lot easier to file early and not end up having an extension or paying any late penalties or anything like that. I'm really hoping that you found this helpful, and that you begin setting up your year to help make tax season a lot easier for next year. So if there are any requests or topics that you want me to talk about, feel free to leave me a comment. I do read all the comments, so if there's something specifically that you're struggling with when it comes to your taxes, your accounting, or even like tutorials on like QuickBooks, whatever gives you value as a therapist in private practice, please let me know, because I really want to give you all the information you need to be successful when it comes to the money side of your business. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps me get to other therapists that might have the same questions that you do and that are having the same troubles as you are when it comes to their taxes. I'd really appreciate it if you liked or comment or subscribed and just interacted with my content. I'm going to work really hard to stay consistent with my videos. Make sure to stick around to make sure that you are learning everything that you need to learn when it comes to the accounting side of your business. I will see you next time.